Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Spiritual Message of Islam by Khwaja Habibullah Shah Alaihi Rahma. Chapter 6, Section 1, Ahadiyyath, Oneness. كنت كنزا مخفيا فأحببت أن أعرف فخلقته الخلق لأعرف. I was a hidden treasure and I wanted to realize myself. So I created my creations for my own realization. I was a hidden treasure and I wanted to realize myself. So I created my creations for my own realization. Hadith Qudsi. The Zat in this stage of ghaib, concealment, was in absolute existence with no form, no beginning, no end, and without limitations of any kind. Notwithstanding such absoluteness of Zat, He manifests Himself in different shapes without undergoing any change in His Zat, the essence, the reality, the oneness. For instance, a person standing in a room surrounded by mirrors of different sizes, makes, and colors will appear in different shapes and colors according to the nature, number, and color of the mirrors. Though there is practically no change in his own personality, the Absolute Zat has absolute knowledge in this stage, in which its connections with such knowledge is also absolute, and knows itself as absolute, and limitation does not find a shape here. There is no scope for the knower and the known in this stage. When it descends from this stage, then the form of the known appeared. That was the first limitation. Thus, in the stage of absolutism, knowledge and other attributes disappear in the Zat of Allah, and Zat is not limited by knowledge. In this stage, it is batin, hidden to itself. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, مَا عَرَفْنَاكَ حَقَّ مَعْرِفَتِكَ. I have not known thee to the extent that thy knowledge demands. I have not known thee to the extent that thy knowledge demands. No sight has ever seen the tajalli of Zat. If ever it has reached this tajalli, it itself was extinct or annihilated, for the tajalli of Zat dissolves all mirrors of manifestations with which the prophets and awliyas are concerned. The Holy Prophet ﷺ being the first manifestation and the wali the next. The second stage of manifestation dissolved in the first, and then the first stage dissolves and both merge into the unlimited. The tajalli of attributes, prophethood and sainthood thus dissolves in the Zat, and the Absolute alone remains. He has no second, and the doors of his private chambers are shut up against all outsiders. One who has annihilated his self and become selfless only finds admission there. Allama Iqbal Rahimahullah Alaihi has correctly said, if you want to approach God, shed off the notion of yourself. You lunatic with sense and wisdom, your sense and wisdom are of no use here. Zat and Sifat are one so far as the existence is concerned, and different so far as cognition, like musk and its flavor, which are one in existence. The differentiation lies in appreciation. There is thus the real identity and suppositional diversity in Zat. Knowledge is what encircles a definite object. It cannot encircle an unlimited object. Thus, In absolutism, God is cognizant of himself, the knower and the known are himself.